Alright boys, here we are to the Syrcus Tower quest, which will unlock us the next step of the Crystal Tower, I think. Ah, 'tis you, my friend. You are doubtless eager to hear of our progress on the Crystal Tower. Excellent. I'd be disappointed to hear otherwise. Of course, disappointing is the word of the day, I fear. I am ashamed to say that there is nothing worthwhile to report. The suns continue to probe the labyrinth of the ancients, and every day brings new discoveries. Alas, the same cannot be said of the Crystal Tower proper. We've not been able to set so much as a single foot inside it. You recall how the 8 sentinels stood between us and the labyrinth initially. In like manner, the entryway into the principal spire in Syrcus Tower, as the elegants called it, is also protected by technology far more advanced than our own. Sid and I have tried every trick we know, but without success. Frankly speaking, we are at a loss. It is discouraging, but we cannot give up. There must have a way in. And so the situation stands, my friend. Until we can enter into the tower, I fear your talents shan't avail us. It will require time that I am loath to waste, but I have a mind to set my people to scouring such ancient texts as we have on hand. Perhaps it can be of assistance. And you are? Be at ease, friends, for we share the self-same goal. I am Une, and my companion is called Doga. We are scholars of the elegant civilization, sent by the students of Baltesian to assist your endeavor. Une and Doga, rather unusual names for this day and age, if I might be forgiven for observing, but I digress. You claim to be here at the students' behest, but we have received nary word of your coming. Moreover, in light of the recent incident at the Isles of Val, I should think that they have rather more pressing concerns. We can only assume that the message failed to reach you due to some mishap. I assure you that we are here to help. Oh. What is it, Graha? It is nothing. There was a pain, but it has subsided. Well, this is rather unexpected. Your right eye is the same as ours. The same? You have the elegant eye as well. This sanguine hue is said to be a trait unique to the elegants, yet I inherited it from my father, as he did from his. Only one child in a single generation is born with the eye. All my life I have sought to learn the truth of its manifestation. If there is aught you know, I implore you to tell me. My deepest apologies, but we have no answers for you. Only one thing is certain. Those who possess the trait are bound by fate to Aleg. As your eye has placed you upon the path you walk, so too have you become here to fulfill your own destiny. Our destiny. Absurd thought it may sound, it is the truth. It seems to me that we have naught to lose by accepting their aid. What say you? If that's your wish, then so be it. Yet know that I still mean to verify your story with the students of Baltesian when I'm able. I trust there will be no objections. Very well. As of this moment, I name Une and Doga advisory members of NOAA. Without further ado, let us have them examine the Syrcus Tower entrance. I promise you do not have cause to regret your decision. Ryusei, I should be much obliged if you were to accompany your new friends to the tower. Biggs and Wedge are presently surveying the 8 sentinels. The 2 of them can show you the way. Upon arrival, pray report to Master Garlon. He will brief you on the situation. I shall join you, Ryusei. With Une and Doga's knowledge, along with your uncanny knack for setting events in motion, I am hopeful that we will finally see progress. I guess. Do I have chat with me? I wanna go with chat. Let's go, chatty. Yo, chatty. Let's go, little chatty. Chatty, little chatty. Chatty, chatty. Chitty, little chatty. Oh yeah, we have to go by foot here. Oh no, we just can't fly actually. Come on, chatty lady. Take me there. How you doing, chat? You're having a good day? Or a bad one? Are you... Oh, okay. Small talk is over. Well, if it isn't Ryusei, eager to enter the Syrcus tower and killed everything inside, no doubt. I'm sure you've already heard, though. The place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say. Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather, no going for the chief. He'll appreciate your help. If you just follow me, I'll take you to him. Wow. What do we have here? A huge golden door. Is this when we face Scylla? I think it is. I think it's the Syrcus tower. The last boss is, I think I know, but don't at the same time. Yeah, I know, it's, yeah, I know who it is. Ah, some old faces lift the spirit, and a couple of new ones besides. Allow me to introduce Yuni and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alag, sent here by our friends of Baldeshan to aid our investigation. We understand you are having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. It is our hope that we can be of some small assistance. Your time is up to go by. Your assistance should prove is invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises Syrcus Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is, we can't get it open. It is sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no success via more unorthodox methods, I went at it and everything from pickaxe to magic cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective to as a security measure. It is fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it. The man and woman respectant, elegant royalty by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. We have the same hair. If you're thinking to force it, save your strength. It's no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed, why should we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? Oh. Ah. I need to bring back the Wild one day for the channel. I really need to. Ah. Ooh. Oh. Right. I don't think any of us expected that had to happen. 7 hells. What is this? What did you do? What are you? Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable, exactly as passed down through the legend I am delighted to see. That motherfucker. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable planes you have acquired. Nero, you're still alive. Garlon, if I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. But I jest. In light of our recent meetings, I have every right to be wary. But rest assured I am no longer the threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. And so I've been roaming this land Eorzea a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, and so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you've committed, you think us that gullible? If you are suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts. But I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know. Start with these two odd characters. As you are doubtless already aware, the Crystal Tower was a symbol of ancient Alec's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to a royal and select few individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say that these two are descendants from Allegan royalty? Oh, I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of elegant ingenuity. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? It would seem that the time for concealment is past. Pray accept our apologies. 'Twas not our intent to deceive. We simply wished to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making that what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to 8 Sentinels. There is much and more to tell. No, I want to go to the tower now. No, very well. So, we're not beating Nero up now. 7 hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? Come, Garlon, you know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more it take for us to become reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An elegant tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you. And a deal more besides. It used to be just the jealously guarded property of the 7th Legion. Yeah, the 7th Legion? No. The 14th Legion. But it's yours now. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. Can't believe you're actually gonna let him stay. Oh, okay, we are still here. That's great. If you're ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader Rambrose may wish to be present. Okay, come on. Spill it out. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Valdesian. Nay, we are clones. copies of people who once existed, given life through elegant technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours created, and more specifically, what is it that you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we revisit elegant history. Pray bear with us. The Elegant Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall in the symbol of elegant pride. Parents took their children there, that they might learn how the limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for one strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the elegant civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into despair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made its mission to restore elegance to greatness. Ammon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted but for a potent ruler. And none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father, you cannot mean Emperor Sandy. None other. As a part of his experiment, Ammon created clones of the emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention the reign of two elegant emperors named Shande. It was commonly believed that the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike, to think that the two were in fact one of the same. Aye, Xander returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more, and true to Ammon's prediction, the emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the emperor desired to bring the entire world under elegant domination, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Xander turned his sights towards the forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn to harness his power, he covered the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Darkness again. 7 hells. What is it that megalomaniacal rulers turn into darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least ones won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Gallon. Alas, Emperor Xande is very much alive. Within Syrcus Tower he still abides, his ambitions burning out the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness required a prodigious amount of energy that not even the Crystal Tower would produce. In order to augment the shortfall, Dalamont was created to enlarge into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling into the towers below. However, a miscalculation resulted in the surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty Elegant Empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Ammon, now Emperor Xander's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed into a deep slumber, in that state where they were to remain until the time was ripen to awaken. Oh, okay. Eras came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamont was summoned back to the earth. Its descending triggered the 7th Umbral Calamity, with the wake of which the Crystal Tower emerged. At that moment, Emperor Xander reawakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Okay. He's up for no other purpose but to put an end to Sandy's madness that we exist. This is the manual we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Une and Doga. Fearing that might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto their will that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action. Concluding that we alone could not overcome Sunday, we struck out to find a worthy ally. It was taking years, but our search is finally over. 'Tis no ordinary man who can cut path through the labyrinth of the ancients. With yours as our champion, Ryusei Lucem, we are confident that we can end Sunday's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach them for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Foundation amongst a host of other things. You were observing our investigations the whole time. So what will we do, Ryusei? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens we're an expert in saving it. I guess that's it then. You have our eternal gratitude. Together let us see the elegant Empire Dark's past laid to rest. Let's go. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the elegant civilization. But what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think that the tower's secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Une and Doga, who live in breathing elegance. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off Syrcus towers. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. And where is Nero though? Ryusei, as you did for us within the labyrinth of ancients, I would have you enter the structure and eliminate the hostile elements. Suffice it to say, it includes Emperor XIV himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate Syrcus towers from the outside world. To work then. Wait, there is something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean? You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offsprings. You have no cause for concern. The elegant eye you called it, but to us it's the royal eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only to those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eyes runs in your line, but I am disinclined to think it a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. I will be revealed in due time. So edgy. Edgy boy. Have we finally unlocked it? Not yet. Need to talk? Oh my god. Come on, let's go. It's time already. My apologies. I've given your cause to worry. I'm quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not idle thoughts. Syrcus Towers awaits us. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Sena himself included. This will afford us the chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. Alright, now we unlocked it? Fucking finally, bro.